I met a girl actually, age-old thing. I met a girl who was a designer, and she basically introduced me to trade show booths. She's like, we went to go to the auto show, and she's like, well, I'd love to go with you so I design booths. And I was like, what do you mean you design booths? She ended up getting a project 6 months or so later, and I kind of saw what she did, and basically people paid her to create a structure that they were gonna build here and then ship it to Florida, basically for what was the CTIA show, which is a cellular technology show. It's like a CES for cell phones, for cell towers. So yeah, so she said, we did that. I went with her. I saw the process, how it worked and everything. And it was like amazing. I was like, wow, people pay you to do this. This is great. And I was looking for something to transition into. I have a background in film production and event planning. At the time, I was actually working as a recruiter because I just wanted to, in the hospitality industry, just because I thought it'd be fun to learn about. So I went with her, I did that, and ended up quitting my job to do this full time. And we were like, we got another client for a wind power show. And we were like, yeah, we should just do this. We started just designing booths, and we would outsource it. So we would get the jobs and everything, and have other vendors build it for us. And then we found that it didn't really work so well back then doing that. Like nowadays, it's a good business model. So we ended up getting introduced to this exhibit system that would be a good modular system for us to build all of our booths out of. And I'd never worked at a trade show company before, so I really didn't know anything about trade shows other than just diving into it and doing it. We bought the exhibit system, and I was like, wow, I have a 500 square foot office. I'm like, I have 6 crates of exhibit equipment coming, and I had no place to put it. So we rushed out. I got a warehouse, I got an office, got a forklift, just literally became an exhibit house like at the snap of a finger. I'd work in the office during the day and build booths at night. I'd hire my friends, and we just built a business around that. And just, yeah, like literally, we did shows in Canada. I did show in China before a couple of times. So we can go worldwide and do this type of business. I work in all these different industries, from renewable energy to fashion to construction. I mean, every industry has a trade show, and you get to learn about these unique products in each of the times. Every time I work with a client, I learn about something that I never knew existed or where it came from. So it's pretty amazing business, actually.
That's awesome. I'm a big fan of this unique ability. Like, I think that each one of us has a superpower, right? And bringing it out to the world is what we're looking for, right? As entrepreneurs. Mm-hmm. So, in talking to you beforehand, I can tell that that's your superpower is, you brought this film and production and also this kind of creativity to a show, which is a booth, right? And we talked about it before. Sure. It's almost like you're on a stage, right? You're bringing the business to a platform, and it is a show, right? So that's an awesome story. Yeah,
I like being behind the scenes and making my clients look good.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I do. Is I don't take any of the limelight. It doesn't matter who we are. It just matters who they are and what they're accomplishing.
Why are trade shows still important today?